Hello and welcome to episode 49 of VocTerGaming. I am your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain. And I am already losing my voice, this is terrible. Anyway, today, obviously being 49, we're doing something a bit different. This is a replay that's been sat in my my Gmail inbox for quite a while now, so I figured today would be a good day to bring it out. These are not pro level players. This is in fact a match between a Diamond and a Masters level player that was sent to me. This is on Xel'Naga Caverns, and spawning in the top position we have the yellow Protoss, the Diamond level Nyx. And spawning in the other location, he is the blue Zerg, the Masters level, the very Hajungri Hit. So now we're just going to be looking and kind of, you know, trying to enjoy a game that maybe isn't the top level, and kind of see what can happen. So we notice here, obviously scouting with the probe quite early, really, but obviously it being against the Zerg, it's always kind of best to check. And as we see here, we do in fact have the spawning pool going up first for the Zerg, which can often signify an early rush. Because that was well before 10. Obviously not choosing to expand to here yet. So we'll see what he does for defense. Notice Nyx straight away getting a forge, putting it in this location rather than down here signifies that he's just going to use it for defense rather than to well, not to attack, but rather than use it to expand. If a player builds a forge here and then starts building cannons here and here, or in fact builds the forge here and cannons here, that generally means he's going to use it to expand. Instead, by building the forge here, it more seems like that because it's a reaction to having seen that pool, knowing that if he chooses to rush, he will have at least some defense in the form of a photon cannon or two. So that's fine. Notice he's choosing to chrono boost out probes. That's very, very good at the start of the game. It's always nice to see a player choosing economy in that fashion, and is in fact going for the double gas, which of course signifies a very, very quick push to tech. Down here we still see nothing for the Zerg. Even though he built that spawning pool, right now we have 0 lings in production. He's instead choosing to expand behind it. That's quite nice. He's forced the Protoss player to get the forge, to get the cannons, and then he just expands behind it because he can't come and attack because he's got no units. That's really nice. Is chrono boosting out that first cellar. Is still worried about that spawning pool, which again takes away from here. Although is not using his chrono boost that wise. He could have chrono boosted more probes and still chrono boosted the gateway at the same time. But it chooses, like, he's saving it all up just to use it on those gateways, trying to pump some units out completely pointlessly. Cybernetics core does now finish. Nicely done. Denies the scout there, so all the Zerg player has seen is the forge, the cannon, and the gateway. Does not know what's in here. Does not know that there are 2 refineries. And we see a Twilight Council going down. Twilight Council at 5 minutes. That is very, very early. That generally means Dark Templar rush. Now, if Hit can scout this, if Hit sees it coming, he can get Overseers out, and the rush is absolutely pointless, especially with the Roach Warren he's got going on in here. However, if he doesn't know it's coming, if he has no detection, if a Dark Shrine goes up and you get DTs out, there is literally nothing he can do to stop it. So it's a brilliant, brilliant tactic, especially seen at this kind of level of play. Zergling speed is going down now. Still 0 Zerglings having been produced though. Using just the Queen and some drones to defend against this. That's some nice harassment by Nyx. Because no Zerglings were made, he did get a few drone kills, and it has now forced some Zergling production. So I really, really like that. Because obviously, having gotten this Roach Warren, you'd think he'd have made some roaches, or at least wanted to make some roaches. Now we have 2 more gateways going down, along with the Dark Shrine. So this is going to be a DT rush. He had started upgrading weapons there, but decided against it. Whether he wanted that money back to expand, or whether he's just a terrible player, we will find out very shortly. Looks like he's just a terrible player. That would have been really nice, actually, to get that that weapon upgrade. But oh well. Now we see a force of 4 Zerglings scouting down. But this is nicely walled off now. Now the question is that Dark Shrine positioned in such a place that the Zerglings will see it if they choose to scout forwards? He is getting that probe. Does take down, or will take down, this pylon, unless the Stalker and Zealot get there first. However, this is undefended now. If the other Zerglings had run up, if Hit had decided to scout then, he'd have seen the Dark Shrine coming. But it looks like he's going to get a kill on a Zealot and a Stalker instead. And we'll take this pylon down. Now, will the Zerglings scout in the base? Will they see her? No, because these Dark Templar are already out. It is too late now. That Dark Shrine is finished. The Dark Templar are out. Now, back in the base. We have a layer morphing right now. But these Dark Templar are going to do so much damage. 3 Dark Templar, splitting them nicely, so even if he gets an Overseer, they will be in 2 different places. And look at that, one-shotting those drones, absolutely decimating them here. We have an evolution chamber going down, but it's not going to be enough from the looks of it. Very nice block on the ramp there. Very, very nice block. Obviously, he will have to kill everything here before he can get up there. Unfortunately for him, there is already a DT in this base, so he's going to kill every last drone. If we just look at the Workers Kill tab, it's already up at 18 for Nyx. This is a wonderful, wonderful harassment. There's a total of 35 units killed, killing those Zerglings as well, attacking the lair, and of course they can take it down. And Overseer is now morphing in the base. But it could be too late. It's done so much damage. Up to 50 units killed now, even killing the Queens there. And are now morphing to an Archon. Oh, brilliant, brilliant move. This DT still saving them. That Overseer is now pointless as the Archon is out. He's going to do so much damage to it. This game is over now. A 1 Archon from 3 Dark Templar rush has decimated the higher Masters level player. There is absolutely 0 things he can do right now. He needs to try to get some roaches out, but no. The Archon does finally go down, but if we just look at the units tab, we see 2 Zerglings left, 1 Zergling left, and Hit does not seem that happy. Claims he was AFK, which was a bit silly to go AFK when you're being DT rushed, I'm gonna say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Nyx takes the game, and we see just how annoying Dark Templar rushes can be. This game was partly chosen because I was DT rushed yesterday and had a bit of a temper tantrum about it. However, that game is over. Now I can go get my hair cut. I will be back tomorrow with something far, far better. That is right, we are having, for episode 50, a 4 versus 4. Things are gonna get crazy up in here. It is gonna be amazing, so please, 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 make sure you tune into that, because you do not want to miss what is going to be a fantastic game. So I'm going to get going now. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for a very special episode 50.